Breakfast in the American dietary tradition tends toward the sweet and the starchy cereal, toast, pastry, fruit juice, pancakes. The idea of eating peppery leafy greens before noon can feel counterintuitive to a palate trained on morning sweetness. But the case for introducing greens into the breakfast meal is nutritionally strong. The practical barriers are lower than they appear, and the comparison between watercress and arugula, the two most breakfast-appropriate peppery greens, reveals a clear frontrunner for those willing to explore this territory. Watercress edges out arugula on vitamin K density. It provides approximately 85 micrograms of vitamin K1 per 100 grams of raw leaves, a substantial contribution toward the adequate intake of 90 to 120 micrograms daily for adult women and men, respectively. Arugula provides roughly 109 micrograms per 100 grams in some analyses, though figures vary by source and growing conditions, and the two are close enough that availability, freshness, and preparation preferences should weigh equally alongside the K content comparison. Both are genuinely meaningful vitamin K sources when consumed in realistic portion sizes at breakfast. Beyond vitamin K, both greens carry glucosinolates, the sulfur-containing compounds that give them their characteristic peppery bite, and that, through conversion to isothiocyanates during digestion, show consistent anti-cancer activity in cellular and animal research. Watercress has received particular research attention for its anti-tumor properties, and some human trials have documented DNA damage reduction in white blood cells following regular watercress consumption, a mechanistic marker relevant to cancer risk reduction. This is not a trivial finding. The morning timing for consuming these greens has nutritional logic beyond mere habit formation. Bile acid secretion, which supports fat-soluble vitamin K absorption, is naturally elevated in the morning following overnight fasting. Consuming vitamin K-rich foods early in the day, with some dietary fat, eggs, avocado, olive oil, may enhance absorption compared to consuming the same greens later in the day with lower bile output. This is a modest effect, not a metabolic transformation, but in the context of optimizing a nutritional strategy, it is a reasonable consideration. The practical warnings in this comparison are honest ones. Watercress is more perishable than arugula and requires more careful storage. It wilts within 2 to 3 days even when properly refrigerated. Arugula, particularly the baby varieties sold pre-washed in clamshells, holds for 5 to 7 days under good refrigerated conditions and is almost universally available in standard supermarkets. Watercress can be harder to source outside of specialty grocers or farmers markets. For those who cannot reliably access fresh watercress, arugula is not a nutritional consolation prize. It is a genuinely excellent choice that delivers both vitamin K and the glucosinolate benefits at widely accessible price points. The better green is the one you will actually eat consistently.